Well, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing well and you had a good weekend. At least a better weekend than I had. How's everyone doing? So we are going to get started. Thormurn is, of course, back in the Heart of Fire. Let's turn those quests in real quick, huh?
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane!
Happy Sunday to you, Drive-By. You say it's looking good. Well, that's good to hear. Thank you. These weapons will do nicely. Not for fighting, of course, as they are very old and not in fighting condition, but for melting down over the forges of the Heart of Fire. We will get to making higher quality weapons and armor at once. You have been a great help, Thormurn. Well, I would fully expect you wouldn't be using those ratty old weapons to actually fight with. Now, you need to go talk to this dwarf over here. This is Rink Stronghammer. I like his name.
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Good work. The goblins are surely in disarray, and will find it difficult to mount an effective attack for some time. Alright, who do we get? Tracery, level 50 rare. Okay, we'll look at that later. Now we need to go talk to Stothkel.
We will stand long at the Heart of Fire!
I've already heard what you have done here. Excellent work in assisting with the preparations for our defense. You have my thanks, even though I start to wonder if the Orcs will ever dare to attack us. Now let's see what we got. Nope. So none of that's really useful here. Yeah. That would be for magic user, and the other two have a lot of might on them. Well, that one has might and agility. Maybe I'll grab it.
Lord Broker could surely use your help in the 21st Hall.
The Heart of Fire is out ready for war, Thormurn. We have begun making high-quality equipment for the defenders and strong barricades to help our position, and we owe much to your great assistance. But we absolutely cannot lose the 21st Hall. You must return to Broker in the Chamber of Leadership and render him equal assistance. The Orcs will surely be caught off guard by our excellent defenses. I'd wager they are confident that we will be caught unawares. So now you want me to go back to the 21st Hall. Speaking of which, what's on sale this week? Sales. Reputation enhancement, mark acquisition, virtue acceleration, enhanced reputation supply. So, nothing useful. Alright. Back to the 21st Hall it is. And while we're here, what do you have?
Once there was trade between the dwarfs of Moria and the elves.
The Jolly Hunt. Yeah, we. Wait. Written by an elderly hobbit hunter, the author details what led to his exceptionally long life. Using this book will complete a deed. Okay. I'll bite. Oh, a strawberry scone recipe. Well, Thormurn's a cook. He will definitely get that. So we got some foot armor. I like what I have better. Shields, which we don't use. Food. Traveler scones. But it only does non-combat regen. So we want in-combat regen as well. A yard decoration, which is the Moria geode. Some jewelry. That actually would be good for a guardian because it has might, agility, vitality, parry, block, and physical mitigation. Vitality, will, fate. Maximum power, tactical, critical multiplier. That would probably be good for a spellcaster. Might, vitality, will, fate. That's almost the same as this one, except it's got might on it. And less, will. Huh. Might, agility, vitality, resistance rating, and block rating. That's actually not that bad. But I kind of like what he's using right now because it has physical mitigation, resistance rating, and tactical mitigation. But this one has a lot more resistance rating, and it's got block rating, which I don't know if really affects him. We'll think about it. Quest items, which we just picked up the Jolly Hunter, and we picked up the recipe. All right. So, learn the recipe. Read the Jolly Hunter. And we have completed the Jolly Hunter. And what did we get for that? Deed completed. Literally the only thing we got for completing that was 20 LOTRO points. Are we serious? I got 20 LOTRO points just for reading a book. Okay. I'm not gonna complain, but that was a bit of a surprise. Bit of a shock even. Like, what? What just happened? Alright, let's turn on name tags. So no, we don't want to talk to you, don't want to talk to you, don't want to talk to you. Nope, none of y'all over here. There was, I swear, one person I wanted to talk to. Was it you?
Once there was trade between the dwarves of Moria and the elves.
Alright, a lot of housing decorations here. Let's skip the... Okay, back armor. Might, agility, vitality. I mean, it's got more armor, but it's not really what I'm looking for, so nope. Hands. Nope. 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 Again, not really what I'm looking for. A lot of home stuff. Hunter class item. Thank you. That is what I'm looking for right there. The guide to the 21st Hall. Woohoo! Miner's Charm. Miner's Iron Earring. Miner's Steel Earring. No. Alright. Nope. Mounts. We can buy the nimble Redhorn goat. And we will be doing that right now. So. We got a couple of things. We're going to have to move that. Quick slots. Move this over here. That goes to Thorn's Gate, 21st Hall. Move that to the end. Now I can bind this milestone somewhere else because we finally have a port to the 21st Hall. We don't need it anymore. Woohoo! Tornad. Oh, let's see. That goes there. Return to Thorn's Gate. Now, if I have a guide to Thorn's Hall, I don't need the return to Thorn's Gate. Hold on. Hold on. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can... What's this? No, don't need that. We have that. We already have that. We have that. Wait. For a short amount of time, you can withstand blows that would batter a weaker race's morale into dust. And we have dwarf endurance. I think we're going to do this endurance of stone. Okay. So that's done. And we can remove the return to Thorn's Gate because we don't need it. We have a guide to Thorn's Hall. So far we have a guide to Bree, guide to Estelden, guide to Mickle Delving, guide to Oscaroo, guide to Rivendell, guide to Thorn's Hall, guide to Tornhad, and a guide to the 21st Hall. We have a campsite that we can bind to. Currently, it is at Barondolf. I don't know why. And we have a milestone that we can put wherever we need it. So, yay! Oh, that's right. We got a new goat. We need to look at that too. So, go to mounts, go down here. Prized, nimble, Redhorn goat. Now, what's the difference between the goats is? This is the dusky nimblefoot goat. Prized Thorn's Hall goat. Prized nimble Redhorn goat. You're going to have to clean that up at some point. I don't think we need all those. Have to decide which is my favorite of each and pick them. Okay, so here's the nimblefoot goat. Close that for a second. That's that one. Got the little light on it. The mining tools. Okay. Off that. This is the one we got from Thorn's Hall. Got a nice pack. Nice blue blanket on it. He looks nice. Now, the prized nimble Redhorn goat. What do you look like? You kind of look the same as the dusky nimblefoot goat. Wait a second. Wait. A dusky nimblefoot goat. Okay, and it's named Sage. This one's also named Sage. Slightly different horns. But other than that, I think they look exactly alike. So what is the big difference between them? Ah, that's the big difference between them. So this one has 60 morale on it. This has only 60 morale, and it has 62 speed. This one has 250 morale and 62 speed, 62% speed. So this one has 4 times the morale the other goat has. That's the big difference. That's why I kept getting knocked off by goat. Because it only has 60 health. Go figure.
The House of Durin will live forever!
Oh, you don't say. Take that. I do not have room. Okay. I have room now. What's this? Nothing we need. I'm going to turn that into ancient scripts, which we have been neglecting on getting lately. We need to start remembering that. Anything else I want to grab out of here while I'm thinking about it? Nope. We good? I think we are. Okay. Elk of the Forest Spirit. Shield of the Autumn Traveler. Okay. You know what? We are going to go ahead. I think my favorite of the elk is the one I got from the Winter Festival. So we're going to keep that. We're also going to get rid of the Dusky Nimblefoot Goat. Now that we've discovered just how useless it actually is. Now we have 1 elk and 2 goats on our bar. That is more than enough. Talk to Broger in the Chamber of Leadership. Alright, Broger, I have been sent back to you.
I tire of this constant defense. Let us bring the fight to our enemies.
You return to us in time to help us prepare the defenses. And not just the defenses, for I will not sit here in idleness while the orcs make their own preparations. We will harry them, even as we make ready to defend Zalim Malek.
We may not have much time, so go with haste.
Our defenses will be ready by the time the orcs attack, but I will feel more secure if we had more barricades. It is clear that Stothkale and the craftsmen in the Heart of Fire have their hands full, making enough for their own defense. We cannot burden them further. Nay, we will need to gather iron bars and wooden slats for the construction of our own barricades. Look for these items in the flaming deeps and harass the orcs of Gash High while you do. Well, it's a good thing we did not finish the quest down in the flaming deeps. We still have a couple down there, so we should be able to get some of what we need while we're down there. I think we just need to take care of the worms and talk to a dwarf down there. Let's see.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Oh, well, I don't need your help.
These halls will be great once more.
Will they indeed? We need to go to Nazarmecum. which is the Flaming Deep. So let's look at our map. There's a Nazarmecum. And of course, the locations are not close together. So technically, we can't really do these two in the same area as we do the main quest. Oh well. I was hoping. It was a vain hope. We can still get it done. He's getting stuck on the walls. And yes, we do have to come down this hallway and work on all the quests in this area. So there's quests in here. I think there's quests for... Is it the Hall of Flowing Waters? Yeah, this is the Broadways. Go doesn't know which way to go. Yep, Hall of Flowing Waters. There's, yeah, because you can see he's got a ring on his head, so there's quest here. And those quests will lead us excuse me, over this way. There's a bunch of camps in here, bunch of stuff to do. And actually, I think when we finish all that stuff, it leads us to the Flaming Deeps again. Place is so tall you can't even see the ceilings or the roof or whatever you want to call it. Look, Thormurn, we're back in your favorite place. Thormund's like, no, not really. Not really at all. Do we want... You know what? We might as well pick this up again.
Hear me out, friend, for I have a tale of glory to tell.
Oh, I bet you do. He still hasn't gotten out into the world to make himself some more food and stuff. I think he's about the first character I've actually consistently used supplies on. Amazing, huh? Must be facing the target. Oh my bird. Okay. Don't be so picky. I don't know why we're just picking up random junk off the ground. But, hey, if that's what works. There should be some that way, but we're going to check the other way. Everything either breathes fire or just exudes fire in this place. Gotta love it. Alright, the music is kind of messing up on us here. That's kind of weird. I've not heard it do that before. I don't need the Grims. I'm not finding any of this wood over here. So I guess the wood and iron bars we need are not on this side. Okay, here's iron bar. Yeah, it does look a little bit different from the wood. I just realized that. Yeah, the wood of a lighter color and actually has a wood texture. And the iron bars are a grayer color and look like they're rusted. You just waited too long. He's just sitting there doing his thing. Ha! Yeah, that's the last of our iron bars. So we need 3 more wooden slats. And we need a couple more iron ingots and several more worm scales. Well, the iron ingots we will have no problem with. Alright, 1 more wooden slat and we're done with that part. Wait, was there another... Wait, was there one up there? No, that's a wooden chest. We don't need that. Not worried about whatever junk's in that wooden chest. Defeat... now we have to defeat orcs. 20 of them. That's funny. After we've gone through all this trouble to defeat all these orcs, we have to defeat orcs. I forgot about that detail. Always thought it was kind of silly we couldn't do them both at the same time. Ah, over there? Okay. Not really. Thought maybe we're headed that way. Not really. So that should go to the waterworks. That's the burning stairs, and that leads up to the waterworks. But somehow we've made it to the Crossroad of Ash. That's funny. Oh, we are close to the... You know what? We are a lot closer to that than I thought. Now, all I have to do is remember how to get to this quest. Okay. Oh. I was like, what is after me? I want to say they're up, not down. They found themselves a little piece of old dwarven structure to nest in. Maybe it's over there? Yeah, it's gotta be, because look at all the worms here. Found it. Just had to stop and think for a second. I don't think squishing a couple eggs is going to help much. There are a lot of eggs here. I have to squish more than 8 of them for this to be effective. Now, if I squished 8 nests worth of eggs, that might make a difference. one more. And then if we really wanted to, we could try to kill the Elder Deep Worm. We will probably get our behinds handed to us. Because of course we will. But sure, why not? We'll try anyway. We got it. I was wrong. We weren't going to get our behind handed to us. So, hey! Now, that's one quest we can turn in. We still have another one. We need to go down this way. You have arrived under the bridge of the Crossroads of Ash, and there is Regan.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dine Ironfoot!
The Orcs have control of the ancient forge. This cannot be. No wonder they are so strong and fell in these forsaken deeps. Thankfully, there is a way to stop them. I come from a long line of dwarves who passed down knowledge of the forge, and it happens that there is a failsafe in such an event. Take this mithril tuning fork and sound it near the forge to shut it down. Be short, Thormurn. Attackers are near. Where? Oh. You just gonna stand over there? And a Gash High Captain. I think we have weathered the storm. I have much to do down here still. I wish you well at the forge. Talk to Goofy at the Crossroad of Ash. I forgot he gets attacked down here. Y'all probably cannot hear her, but Miss Carol has woke up, and of course she has things to tell me. Yeah, we'll give that guy a wide berth. That is the rare elite. Those things are no joke. Thormurn is still not equipped to fight him. Oh, hello.
How may I be of assistance?
Well, you can buy this junk off me because my bags are full. Very full. Very, very, very full. And like an idiot, I keep keeping stuff I don't need because reasons. One more thing to sell. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have quests to turn in here. Nope, not over there. That's a whole different kettle of fish. No problem. I don't know who to talk to first. I'll talk to you first.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
I apologize if that was unpleasant, but it truly was for the best. That will allow us dwarves to go about our business and not have to deal with so many deep worms in the flaming deeps. I don't think it's going to work as well as you thought. What did you just hand me? Vitality, will, and resistance rating. So in other words, more junk.
These halls will be great once more.
There is a way to shut the forge down. We must see to that at once. The Orcs cannot be allowed to continue using it against us.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
You must disable the ancient forge before it is too late. The Gashai have been using it to craft flaming armor and deadly weapons, making them deadlier foes than ordinary orcs. The forge rests high atop Hermokelzer and is southeast of the crossroads of Ash. Talk to me when you are ready to travel there. Oh, well, you're going to send me there? Fine. I don't have to try to figure out my way there. Disable the forge. Defeat Dolpan. Get away from the forge. You will not stop the Gashai. I won't. What was that again? General error. What? Okay, so I just got a general error trying to exit the instance. General error 0. Oh, really? Alright. Then we do it the hard way. Leave instance. Yes, I'm sure I want to leave the instance.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Dolphin has fallen and the forge has been disabled, and no more flaming armor will come to the Gashai. No deadly weapon will be forged. We all owe a debt of gratitude to you today, Thormurn. We must remain vigilant, however. If we lower our defenses now, we will be vulnerable once more. Ask your pardon, for I do not mean to speak as if we are on the doorstep of doom. For now, a small step has been taken towards the reclamation of Khazad-dûm once more, and even the smallest of victories deserves celebration. That's actually not a bad sword. It's not a bad sword at all.
If we are to find Mithril and Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the Orcs.
You have done much for us, friend Hunter, and we are grateful. But I see that you are anxious to continue your pilgrimage to Khazad-dûm. As a token of my gratitude, the goat here will take you to Nudmalek and leave you at the stair atop Kadar Zaram. Nudmalek is the last hall before reaching the sunlight of the dale. And we will put that aside, because that will take us to the second hall. But for now, we do not want to go to the second hall. We want to go...
These halls will be great once more.
back to Anazar Meckham, which we will have to take the slow travel for, but that's okay. And after we're done with that, we can port our behinds back to the 21st Hall and bring these barricade materials to Broger. That actually took a little longer than I wanted it to, but since the quests were kind of scattered all over the place, we'll accept it. And while we're just riding a goat, we can actually look around. This place was very impressive at one point. I get the feeling it was not quite this fiery when the dwarves lived here. That it became worse over time. It probably was hot down here, but not quite like this. Oh, Anazar Meckham's a lot closer than I thought it was. Yay! We got two and goats taking a dive off the side of the stairs. We got two quests to turn in here. Or no, just one quest to turn in here. This one.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
No, I am not lost. But thank you for asking.
I wonder if we shall ever cleanse Khazad-dûm of the Orcs' filth.
Probably. Eventually. But not for a very, very long time. These are actually pretty good. I will hold on to them. I know I said this was a good sword, but I don't see myself using it, so I will sell it. And of course, another enchantment rune, which we will store it as our earliest convenience. I think that's it. So, back to the 21st Hall with us. Not too often I actually finish all the quests down there, but we did. Considering the final quest is him telling us, hey, take my goat to the second hall.
The Lords of Moria have returned!
The Lords of Moria have returned. Yeah, don't say. Then why don't you start acting like it? Oh, hello, random person. I hope you're having fun. 100, level 1, 150. Probably here to clean up some deeds and get some LOTRO points. Or maybe here to do some instances with friends, who knows. Alright, Broger, here is the materials you requested.
My dwarves will begin assembling the barricades.
These materials are just what we need, Thormurn, but I am even more heartened by the damage you have done to the ranks of the Gashai. Thank you.
My nephew wanted to speak with you about something.
In my delight at the blow you have struck to Gashai, I nearly forgot. My nephew Bori wants to speak to you about something. He will not tell me what has him so excited, but I am glad to see that he is keeping his spirits up. I have not seen him so cheery since before my son was slain by the Watcher in the Water. It is a valuable lesson to turn our grief into strength. Just ask Ashpar about the strength of the dwarves. Alright, Bori, what are you up to?
My father showed me the Book of Mazarbul, and I saw something interesting.
Bori greets you warmly, and then looks around conspiratorially. I think I might be onto something, Thormurn. While visiting my father yesterday, I snuck a peek at the Book of Marzabul, and I saw something interesting. A line near the end saying that the dwarf Owen sought to find the upper armories of Third Deep, and some mention of a mighty axe. Do you think that Owen might have gone looking for Ziegelberg? If we were to find the Mithril axe Ziegelberg, I think it could turn the tide of the coming storm. Owen must not have found it. But if he had, do you think Balin's expedition might have survived? We shall never know. Journey into the waterworks and look for room plaques. Memorize them and return to me with their locations, and we might be able to find the armory for which Owen searched. Slay any of the deadly creatures there as well. If I am correct, there may be another journey there in our future. Ah, I forgot this part. So we have to go back down to the waterworks, which fortunately we have finished doing the other quest for. So we're just going to run around and look for the plaques. And I believe, let's see, Iranian, Moria, so we're missing actually only one of the 10 spots in waterworks. I've not found the chamber of the pool. Find the chamber of the pool and we'll have completed that deed, which will be another 10 LOTRO points.
These halls will be great once more.
Alright. The Dolphin View. The Dolphin View. Right there. I knew we were going to go back to Waterworks for these, but I did not remember exactly where in the story. Now, while we're riding, I'm going to take a moment to have a drink of water. So Standing Stone Games has officially announced that the 64-bit servers are coming. In the notice that they put out, they did not specify the date which the servers are coming. They just talk about the servers coming. So let's see. Go over here. I know y'all can't see this, but server. Alright. Says, no, we are not yet ready to announce a release date for transfers to these new game worlds, but we want to share this information with you as soon as possible to assist in your preparations. Thank you. The Lord of the Rings Online is excited to announce that 4 new 64-bit servers will make their debut on date coming soon. 2 of these servers are based in the United States, and 2 of these servers are based in Europe. With the inclusion of our existing 64-bit VIP access servers called Angmor and Mordor, we will now have 6 64-bit worlds to give you the fastest and best in-game experience possible. We intend to keep our existing 32-bit game worlds open in the future, but we hope and expect many players will want to transfer to these new worlds. So we are announcing a free transfer plan to allow players on 32-bit North American worlds to transfer to our new 64-bit North American worlds, and players on our 32-bit European worlds to transfer to our new 64-bit European worlds. Here are the details. VIP subscribers will be able to log into the game world to access the character creation screen on their designation world and secure up to 3 names per 64-bit world of their choice. VIPs will not be able to log into the game world or play, or be able to transfer their existing character, but they can create characters with their desired names and then later rename their transferred characters to their preferred name after deleting the placeholder character. Free transfers from 32-bit to 64-bit worlds will be available to all players. The new game worlds themselves will remain closed, but the transfer tool will be enabled to allow for transfers to these worlds. Our new game worlds open. Free transfers from 32-bit to 64-bit game worlds will continue through August 31st, 2025. Free transfers between the new 64-bit worlds will operate on a rotating weekly basis and continue through date. We are working to allow for free transfers from many previously closed game worlds to these new 64-bit worlds. We will have more information on timing for these closed world transfers in the future. We will likely open transfers to a few game worlds at a time, over a period of time, and leave transfers from these worlds open until a later announced date. After this final transfer period, these previously closed worlds will be permanently closed, and no future character transfers will be possible. The 4 new 64-bit worlds will be as follows: Glamdring, North America; Peregrine, North America roleplay; Orcrist, Europe; Meriadoc, Europe roleplay. Our roleplay designated worlds are meant to give guidance to fellow roleplayers as they consider their destination world. We do not enforce roleplay appropriate naming, nor require players on the server to roleplay. Anyone can play on these worlds, similar to how things are now on Landerville and Laura Lynn. These new 64-bit worlds are in addition to our existing 64-bit legendary worlds: Angmor, US VIP; Mordor, Europe VIP. Angmor and Mordor, a special Vale of the Nine world, where transfers to the worlds are not enabled and players start fresh with new characters. So they continue. They tell you what you need to know. You will transfer your character through the game launcher. After entering your username and password, you will see a transfer button on the launcher. Press it to select which character from which game world you want to transfer from, which world you want to transfer to, and decide whether or not you are including shared items in your transfer. The transfer takes just a few minutes. You cannot be logged into the character while attempting to do a transfer. Shared items transfer remains available even if all characters have moved off a world. If you have more items in shared storage, escrow, shared housing storage, or other forms of storage that you have available to interact with due to account limits, everything will transfer over and the relevant storage will be in a withdrawal-only state until you get below your available limit. In preparation for the introduction of new 64-bit worlds, we are increasing the base number of character slots available to VIP and premium accounts. VIP accounts with active subscriptions will have access to 12 free player character slots, increased from 7. Premium accounts will have access to 10, increased from 5. Character slots, free accounts, and for Monster Play characters are unchanged. If another character exists on your destination game world with the same name as your character's name will be appended with a 1. If a character 1 already exists, your name will be appended with 2, 3, etc. In case that your character's name was taken and given a numeric suffix, once inside the game world, you can change your name one time for free by typing the command /change name, new name, and pressing enter. You can select any name within our code of conduct that is not already being used by another character on your game world. That's going to be interesting and not so fun. Hopefully, names that I want that my characters already have, I will be able to keep. Most storage and wallet items will overflow if needed, which means that you will not be able to add additional items that form of storage until the total is reduced below your limit. However, the following items will not overflow from your wallet: Embers of Enchantment, Motes of Enchantment, Figments of Splendor, Monster Play Commendations. You will need to spend below your destination server wallet cap prior to transfer if you do not wish to lose any of these currencies, which means spend it or lose it, basically. And they go on talking about temporary free transfers, the whole thing about how to transfer a kinship, personal houses. There are a few things you need to do other than transfer. The belongings and histories of the ownership of your house will go with your character to your destination world. When you log into the destination world, you have a mail that contains an attachment of currency equal to the purchase cost of the house. All of your items will be in escrow housing storage, and character-bound items will be returned to their appropriate characters. You will need to purchase a new premium house with the writs you receive if you wish. Housing storage upgrades persist with your new home when you have new housing chests. Players should consider putting hooked items into character storage and removing anything from their small premium per house storage chest prior to transfer if they plan to move only a few characters and they wish to leave certain decorations behind for characters that are remaining. And then there's an FAQ, which we will not read through. A lot of the questions in it were already answered. But yeah. If anybody is interested in reading the whole thing, there is the link. I would suggest checking it out, especially if you have characters and you are considering moving to the new 64-bit servers. Now, with all that, let's get back to the game, shall we? We are looking to go down to the Rotting Cellar.
The time has come to drive forth the Orcs from our kingdom.
Of course, I will have to send that link along to Gus, because, of course, he also has LOTRO characters. We'll see if he wants to go ahead and move his characters, or... I'm imagining he will probably want to move. Be kind of hard for us to play together if I move and he doesn't, right? And I'm sure at some point in the future, maybe not in the immediate future, but some point in the way off future, when the 32-bit servers have only a few players left, they will decide to shut them down. On the bright side, maybe there'll be more roleplay on the new roleplay servers because more people will be on those servers. Who knows? Goat, are you gonna kiss every wall as you pass? Can we not? Oh. Hello, Miss Carol. So Miss Carol, not being satisfied with just telling me things, has now decided to join me up on the desk. Well, this should make for some interesting gaming. Although, he does seem to stay nicely out of the way. And hello, random person. I hope you're having fun. What level are you? I'm being nosy. Oh, you're same level as me. Very good. Now, back down into the world we go to find the plaques. Oh, that's right. We don't need to go that way. We could go that way, but we'd rather go this way. So our first plaque was in here with the orcs. And it is right there. So we should have 2 and 3 over here. I see 2 right here. And then 3 is up top where we went when we were doing all those quests in the waterworks. Yeah, mind your own business, frog. I'm sorry that you're not a frog, you're a toad. And I know you guys won't mind your own business, so... There is room plaque number 3. And while we're here, let's go look and see if this is a fellowship or a raid. Do not have permission to use that. Okay. Okie doke then. I guess we're not going to find out. Now the other 2 are on the other side of the map. Can you imagine having to swim in this? How many creatures have peed in this water? I mean, granted, it's not the most stagnant water in the world, but still. Now, I want to keep going this way. I know that there's an arrow pointing the other way. It's pointing me back to ones I've already been to. Which is why, in this case, you ignore the arrow on the map. Because it will have you going around in circles, going, but I was here already. Excuse me. Rude. And there's Melmar. We helped him earlier. Oh, you stinker. And you... Can you lie down, cat? Lie down. Thank you. If I'm right, this is the spot we missed. Alright, that's room plaque number 4. And that is the chamber of the pool. So, we have discovered all the spots down in Waterworks. And the last spot we need is up top where all the spiders are. Now, why did you go around that way? That made no sense. Oh. Go away. Thanks. I love how they call this the Lost Palace when technically all of Moria has been lost for hundreds of years. And there's our final plaque. Defeat creatures in the waterworks. Well, this one is easier, because they only require us to kill 12. And there are certainly more than 12 spiders in this place. Or there would be if we hadn't killed them so fast that they have literally not had a chance to respawn. That's fine, we only need 3 more critters. And the game will happily provide those for us. Talk to Bori. Alright, this looks like it should be a good place to head back to the 21st Hall.
The merchant hulls of Khazad-dûm lie in darkness now.
Oh, we have a scholar scroll. Wonder if it's anything we haven't learned yet. Guess we're gonna find out in just a second. Nope, we already know that one. And what we got here? Enchantment rune. Okay, thank you, sir. Alright, Bori. I have done what you asked. I hope you find something useful in this.
I think this is the one, my friend.
Welcome back, Thormurn. Tell me about the chambers you discovered. From the rune plaques you saw, I may be able to discern which one is mentioned in the Book of Mazarbul, the armory Owen sought. The Hall of Mithril. Yes, I think that must be it, Thormurn. Well done.
We are close to victory. I can sense it.
Imagine how unstoppable we would be if we could retrieve Ziegelbert from the darkness of the past. I would fear no attack of the Orcs, that much is certain. I have a good feeling about this. The Hall of Mithril must certainly be the armories for which Owen sought. If only he had found them in time, the dwarves of Balin's expedition might have survived. It is too late for them, friend, but not for us. We will travel to the Hall of Mithril in search of these armories. Speak to me when you are ready. And it says that it suggests that you complete the quest while in a fellowship. Inspiration will assist you if you choose to undertake the challenge alone or with a smaller group. Well, we're going alone.
I need your help, my friend.
In the flooded depths of Moria was a great axe Ziegelberg lost. Few have ever tried to find it, and fewer ever return from their quests. Who now remains to challenge the shadows that linger in the dark halls of the deep places?
Alright, we're ready. Clear a path through the flooded tunnels. Oh, excuse me. Now, these little beetles down here aren't just workers, they're guards. So they're the bug version of a guardian. So, we have a couple stone wheels. Go over here first. There's a grinding in the earth as a nearby wall gives way. Suddenly the wall gives way under a massive Gredbig. And there's another stone wheel. The wheel moves reluctantly, but you are rewarded with a distant rumbling. I don't think there are any other sections that are going to fall in on their own, just the one. Yep. So we have one more wheel. With a tremendous crash, a nearby wall gives way. And there is our next destination. Ooh. This way. And in here we have toads. Baby toads. Very healthy baby toads. You hear muffled croaking from somewhere, as if through stone. Ooh. The world is clouded in a nice shade of pink. With a rumbling crash, the Gungeon matriarch breaks into the room. There she is. And she is mad you've been killing her babies. Alright, she's down. Get rid of this final baby, which surprisingly did not join the fight, but it's gotta go. Because unfortunately, you do have to kill everything in the instance for it to be considered complete. Yeah. I believe this is where she broke in at. And this is where we head. Yeah, we need to go this way. And we are now in a place full of more bugs. Well, hello, Michael Mertig. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you've had a good weekend. Ooh, we fell in the water. Excuse me, bug, you're rude. I was trying to get out of the water so I could fight you. And you're sitting there hitting me. Rude, rude bug. Alright, so we have bugs over here. Go ahead and take care of them. got some bugs over there. We have a stone wheel here. The wheel is reluctant to move, but eventually locks into place. And we have a stone wheel over here. There's a low grinding sound, but nothing else. And the magic wheel. Some ancient device groans beneath the earth. And so does a big old pair of earwigs, because that's what they look like to me. Okay, one down, one to go. And there's the other one. Alright, so that's clear. And we can continue on this way. Where we will run into yet more Grodbig. I'm surprised that one broke aggro like it did. Dang. I'm also surprised we managed to aggro those from all the way over here. think that was all of those. However, that's not the end of the fight. Now we have spiders. Glass spiders. Oh, I always see these and think I should be, I don't know, playing some David Bowie music while fighting them. Anybody ever got that feeling? That just certain mobs in a game have a very specific, very appropriate song to go with them? Okay. Do 180. I got myself turned around fighting those. And of course, we got a whole bunch more of them. Completed Spider Slayer. Woohoo! That's more LOTRO points. Wonder how many we made tonight. Must have made a good 35 LOTRO points. Not as much as last time when we made 60, but still. This place is like one of the most spidery infested. And of course, we are not done yet. don't think I can pull the babies without pulling the mom. Now, get rid of the babies. The room is now clear of spiders. Bori arrives. If I am right, we should be very near the upper armories. I will spin this wheel and let you through. Bori turns the wheel, revealing a further passage. I will catch up with you after I have finished looking around out here. In other words, your wuss. Whoa! Yeah, I've never noticed how interesting this place looked. How long does this last? 10 seconds. Okay, we use that in case of emergency. An incredible sight unfolds before you. Broen the dwarf, wounded, but still alive. I
Beast in the water. Beware!
cannot believe. Broen shudders with the very effort of speech. The beast in the water. Beware, friends. Yikes. Sager just pulled me into the water. Yeah, he is. He's pulling me right into the water. Ouch. Oh. You absolute stinker. The watcher in the water slips beneath the surface and is gone. You absolute stinker. Well, we've defeated him for now.
I need your help, my friend.
Are you really here, my friends? Is this some apparition? Broen coughs, and you see for the first time the axe shining by his side. An axe so fair, bright, and cold that it can only be made of mithril. Broen catches your glance and smiles weakly. The beast brought me here to this place, thinking to save me for later. I expect. One of its victims bore this. He is all bones now, but I owe him my life, whoever he was. I could keep the beast at bay with the axe made of mithril, but did not have the strength to escape. I would surely have starved. You say Bori is with you. What a wonder. I shall give him a surprise, I expect. Good old Bori. And with that, we have found Broen alive. Not well, but alive.
Through the heroic efforts of the heroes of Eriador, Broen is brought out alive from the flooded depths of Moria. From the mists of legend, he brings with him the mithril axe Ziegelberg. Will the axe be enough to sway the balance of power in Moria? Or have the dwarves already suffered too many losses?
We are heroes, my friend!
Thormurn, we are heroes! Broen lives still, and the mithril axe Ziegelberg has come out of the darkness, just at our time of greatest need. Can you believe our good fortune? Why, at this rate, in a week's time we will surely drive the last orc howling like a cur from Moria. I kind of wish I had your, enthusiasm and... Ooh, that's nice.
Broen is resting in the peaceful path, recovering from his injuries.
You should go now to see Broen. I know that he will want to speak with you about his grand adventure. He's resting in the peaceful path, a camp that my father has made for those recovering from wounds received by reclaiming the mines from the Orcs and other unwelcome creatures that dwell in this place. The entrance to the peaceful path is along Durin's Way, northeast of the gardens there. There, you will find Broen recovering from his ordeal. Now, let's see. That's a lot more armor than we have now. Holy smokes. Yep. Very good. Merciful shot cooldown. That's a skill I don't think I've ever used. So Broen lives. His father has to be absolutely overjoyed. His son has been returned to him, alive.
It is hopes that Balian's company discovered Mithril.
Wow, we took some serious damage down there during that fight. You know what? I'm going to sell that. It's nice, but not that nice. Not nice enough to be wasting my space on. Let's see. No, we're gonna sell those two. Let's see if I can remember.
Lords of Moria have returned!
Yes. Go ahead and get the 40 ancient scripts from that. And I thought I had something else to put up. I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. absolutely gonna have to make him some more food and stuff soon. Now, northeast of the gardens. I think I know where that's at. So we need to go to Thorakbazan.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Wrong one.
These halls will be great once more.
Thorakbazan. This doesn't go straight to Thorakbazan. I guess not. Closest is Jazergun. Thought for sure it did. I thought for certain it did.
The time has come to drive forth the Orcs from our kingdom.
And of course we'll have to come back here and do the quest for here at some point. At some point. Now from here, you go straight up this way. Well, I'm thinking about it, because this is always the best place to look at our wallet, right? 160. Probably wasn't your wisest move ever, was it, Goblin? And there he is, burrowing.
I have had enough of adventure, my friend. Would that I had never come here.
Friend Thormurn, I thank you for rescuing me. This is not the adventure I had in mind when we arrived in Holland. When the creature of the pool took me from before the doors of Doran, I thought I was doomed. But the creature must have had a mind to save some of its prey for later, and so I was left within the watery treasury in the depths of Moria, as was Owen so many years ago. He found Ziegelberg Thormurn. Who knows how long he wielded it to fend off the monstrous creatures in the depth, and yet, in the end, even with the mithril axe itself, he could not escape. That would have been my fate as well, if you had not found your way into the watery depths and driven away the beast. I desire adventure no more. No songs or tales for me. I have had enough.
Tell Bori not to wield Zigilberg. I fear the X may be cursed.
You have rescued me from the drowned treasury, but still I am afraid. I fear that the recovery of Ziegelberg will prove ill for the dwarves. There is something about the axe that fills me with dread, and I worry it will awaken unwholesome greed in my people. Already Bori has risked much in his desire for this weapon. Please return to the Chamber of Leadership and tell Bori of my concerns. His words as we left the flooded chambers, where I had been trapped by the Watcher, filled me with worry. So he is not as keen on using Ziegelberg as his cousin is. In fact, he's very much against it. Now, if you go over here, you see where it starts getting cold and snowy. You go out this way. We find ourselves out here in the cold of Zaragzagel again. Only this time, we find ourselves much closer to something I wanted to look at a long time ago when we were doing some quests. And that is this. I have discovered the remains of Durin's Bane. So if anybody ever wondered what happened to the Balrog, there it is. Kind of hard to actually see the Balrog because, well, it's all snowy here. And if you get too close, you get a bunch of dread on you. But there it is. The Balrog. Or what's left of it. And yeah, we need to move away from it now, because we're getting copious amounts of dread on us. Alright, that's all I wanted to show y'all here. So, back inside we go. And I'm assuming Borea is still at the 21st Hall. He is. So we will head back there again. Look, I'm the errand boy again. Only in this case I don't mind so much because Baron is a little bit laid up from his misadventure. However, Borg could have the good sense to go see his cousin himself.
Broin worries for nothing. Ziegelberg is a fine weapon and will serve us well.
What tidings do you bring from my friend? Broin is worried. He has been through much hardship, but he must realize the glory that awaits us. We are so near to casting the Orcs out of Moria that I can taste it. We cannot stop now that we have the means for victory. Do you not know the story of Azog? I will not recount it for you now, for it is grim, but know that Mazog, spawn of his spawn, is surely hewn from the same block as he, terrible and merciless. More of our scouts have returned, and they believe they have found the location of Mazog's fortress. It is a place called Zabad Gathal in Nudmalek. One such scout, Gloomer, is located near Zabad Gathal. Travel to Nudmalek and speak to him. Locate and talk to Gloomer in Nudmalek. Where is that? So, off the second hall. Okay. So now at this point, we can go back to the Flaming Deeps, back to the Crossroads of Ash, talk to that guy, and take his goat to the other dwarf that's at the entrance to the second hall. Start doing the second hall quest because, well, the quest that we just got is just off the second hall. But, of course, that is going to take a lot, and we have run out of time for the night.
Procure a trophy from Durin's Bane.
And they always want to procure a trophy. Well, you know, there have been plenty of orcs hewn. I'm sure you can find something. For now, I want to thank everybody that stopped by. And thank you to Drive-By for letting me know everything looks okay. Always appreciate you. Thank you to Michael Mertig. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Hope you had a great weekend. And I hope everybody's ready for Monday. And for anybody who popped in and out, stuck around a little while, didn't say anything, well, know you are also appreciated. And, well, next time, say hi. Promise I don't bite. Now, Tuesday, we will be back to our usual schedule, doing LOTRO with Thormurn. Friday, we will be doing Morrowind. Sometime during the week, I am going to try to squeeze in an extra stream for Path of Exile. And who knows, maybe we will do something special on Saturday. We'll see. But for now, I hope everybody has a great night, has a wonderful Monday, and thank you once again. Appreciate you. And until next time, bye for now.